What's going on, everybody? It's Martial Monkey here. Haven't done a video in a while, but this one was requested by a viewer, and I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. I just haven't got around to it, but today it's going to be coming out, and I'm very excited. I think that majority of my videos will come out on Saturdays, probably, and Sundays, around on weekends. I'm also have been streaming a lot on Saturdays on Twitch. My new link for that is down in the description below, and also on my channel page, so you guys can go check that out. But we have something to talk about, two things to talk about actually, and that's Wonder Woman and Black Canary topics. So let's talk about Wonder Woman first, all right? So everyone was saying on Twitter that Wonder Woman should be bisexual in either Wonder Woman 1984 or in a future movie. Now, DC has confirmed Wonder Woman's bisexuality in the comics, and it makes sense, right? Because she grew up on an island of women. Or these women are just not going to have any romantic feelings. No, everybody does. It makes sense, right? So a lot of people were saying that Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman should be bisexual as well in the DCEU. Now, let's talk about this, because I have some pros and cons to this discussion. So let's go pros first, be positive, right? Pro. It's in the comics, so it is comic book accurate, so I can see why everyone's gunning for it. And it will also show representation of LGBT comic book characters, right, which is something that we really haven't had too much of, really in any movie, any type of movie, to be honest, except for like Love, Simon, right, and some other smaller films, right, like film festival films. Cons to this, I really feel like they should finish the Steve Trevor love story first before they go on to not just a bisexual relationship, but to any kind of relationship. And I feel like they're not done establishing Steve Trevor first. So I really don't feel like it would work as of right yet. So those are my pros and cons on that situation. If you guys want to hear more, we'll comment down below. But that's just my initial reaction to that discussion. Now let's talk about Black Canary, because that's really something I'm going to get my opinion in on, right? So everyone thinks that Black Canary and Birds of Prey should be biracial. Now, Warner Brothers is heavily considering Lady Gaga probably for Black Canary, right? I mean, it just makes sense. She looks like a Black Canary in some ways. I think she should be Poison Ivy, but they're heavily looking at her for the movie. So I don't think the biracial thing is an actual rumor. But it is possible that she could be biracial in the movie. And let me tell you what I think about that. I think this is not a really good idea unless you cast a good actress. My suggestion, Janelle Monáe, because I feel like she'd fit Black Canary really well. The reason why I don't think this is great is that race bending is not your only option to make a movie diverse. If you want to make a diverse comic book movie, make Martian Manhunter, make Green Lantern John Stewart, make a Katana film, right? Like, these are the races, like, you can make movies for these characters that already have an established race. So you don't have to race bend characters to make them represented, right? When you already have those characters, when you already have Black or Asian or biracial characters in your comics, right? It just doesn't make sense to me. Also, I really just feel like having a black Canary, right? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would make jokes about that. I mean, let's be honest, with the CW Black Lightning show, he's only basically called Black Lightning because he stands up for the Black community. And that's just not cool, right? So I feel like she doesn't have to be a biracial actress. I think that it's interesting because if Green Arrow shows up in the DCEU, you have a really good biracial couple. The Flash TV show has proven that that is successful and that people are invested in that kind of relationship. And it means a lot to me being a biracial person. But it's not your only option. So I wish that the DCEU wouldn't really try to skew that direction for the character. Plus, you already have an Italian American with Huntress and a Latina woman for Renee Montoya, right? So I don't know. What do you guys think about both of these topics, about Wonder Woman's bisexuality and Black Canary's, the possible biracial actress playing Black Canary? Sound off in the comments below. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later for some more DCEU videos. Bye-bye.
Sluts around to the curl of your lips in the center of eclipse in total darkness.